So to start the session, the first presentation will be done by Alberto Alonso. I would ask Alberto to start with a few words of introduction.
Okay.
Let us know what you are doing and what you are going to talk about, and then we can start.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I am Alberto Alonso. I am the co-founder of Bicimapa. Today I'm going to talk about the service, so you can look it up on your phone. The URL is bicimapa.com if you want to look up for a service before I start. Thank you.
Sorry, what is your name? Where are you from? Delhi. So tell me about your trip here. How did you fly from Delhi to here? How long was that? I am from Colombia. I lived in the U.S. years ago. I lived in the U.S. over 20 years ago, and
Done. Okay. Sorry?
So
Yeah, that's the first line. So shall begin then. So, as I mentioned, Bicimapa is a digital service that is built by the cyclist community. And you can look it up for networks or just the service on the web page. So, what was the service? It's a crowdsourced service and is fed by urban cyclists. What's the main idea of this? People are in charge of sharing their knowledge in order for people who are amateurs to use the bicycle. That's one of the main facts that we are going to talk today. And I'm going to present the case of Bogota, where the service was born. So, Bogota is a very large city in Latin America and it has 8 million population. And approximately we have 3.8 million travels per day of commuting, of which only 11% of these commutes are done in bicycles. Can we pass the slide, please? Thank you. So why is this a bit ironic? Because Bogota has a really large infrastructure about bike paths. It has 340 kilometers of bike paths, and we have a really large. No, can we go to the previous one? No, previous. Yeah, this. So we have a really complete infrastructure about, say, bike paths, and why only 11% of people are using them? And this is mainly because three facts. First is security. Second is lack of connectivity. I mean, even it's really good bike paths, sometimes they just cut off and you don't know where to go. And the third one, and the most important, is lack of information. So what are the principal queries that people have when they're cycling in the city? What ways can I take to work? I don't want to go along with the cars and buses because I feel really unsafe and I think they're going to crash me. And other question is, what shall I do in case of a mechanic failure? What can I do? Who can I call? What happens if I'm in the middle of my travel and I just did something wrong? And the final thing is, where can I leave my bike? That's the main issue that we're trying to attack, telling you this way. So all these queries merge in Bicimapa, and that's why it was born. Next. So how do we work? We are basically a map that is crowdsourced, and the map is crowdsourced by activists mainly. So what is the magic formula, as I'm calling? What if we could put together all this information and all this knowledge that activists and experts know in just one page, just one service. So we have two type of users. One of them is here is Andres Vergara. He's lifting up his hand. He's one activist for bikes, and him, as other people, is an expert about bicycling. He knows loads of things, and if his experience and his knowledge can be shared with other people, we could be encouraging amateurs to use the bikes in the city. And well, these people are really passionate about this. They can take up to twice the time they take to go to the work just to go with someone who's an amateur. So what this means, they don't mind about having to wake up 2 hours earlier just to go with someone else in order to help them to go in bicycle and do it more frequently. What are the second uses we have then that in the previous lecture they were talking about is just amateur people, all the fields that I have mentioned previously. And well, what is actually our service doing is linking these two profiles. We are just placing the information, and it's done by the experts who are looking for recognition, and on the other hand we have the amateur people that is consulting the information. Well, it's just a demo, but you can look it after the conference because I think we're short of time. So, what are we looking forward? We noticed that one really good feature we have is to set routes. So, what we can do for this, these bike experts can publish the routes. For example, in the day without a car in Bogota. We talk to them so they could add the routes and to show them to the people in the networks. So how this works, they place the routes in our application, our web page, and they displayed it to just to the people that were aiming to go with them. And that's what we're looking forward to, how we can become a tool where people can publish the routes in order to gather people in these points, virtually, obviously. We started really early. We started in September of the last year, and we began with 2,500 visits in December. Last month in February we reached 4,281 visits. Well, what testimonials? We have saved lots of people's lives, literally. We could help people to go to a workshop just to find a park because they were really late to their appointments and stuff. Next. One thing that is happening is scalability. As we have reached social networks, we're trying to reach other countries, and it has been really good impact because we have added about 2,400 places around the world. And now we are going into the bike sharing systems. We have already added the Medellin one in Cicla. If you want to consult it, it's available already. And yes, it's basically that we have loads of places around the world, and it has been built by the people, not by us, but the team, but the people who are interested in sharing their knowledge about bicycling in the city. Thank you.